What happens when the man who defied every odd finally runs out of time? Ozzy Osbourne was more than just a rock icon. He was a symbol of endurance, a voice that echoed across generations. For over 5 decades, he faced public scandals, health battles, and private struggles. But on July 22, 2025, that journey came to an end. This is not just the story of a farewell. It is the powerful, emotional journey of a man who gave everything to his fans and left behind a legacy like no other. Born in 1948 in Birmingham, England, John Michael Osbourne, known to the world as Ozzy, came from humble beginnings. Life was tough, but music gave him an escape. With the formation of Black Sabbath in the 1970s, Ozzy helped create a sound that had never existed before: heavy metal. Their music was bold, dark, and unapologetic. It struck a chord with youth across the globe. Ozzy became the voice of those who felt unheard, the symbol of rebellion, with a beating heart underneath. But behind the fame, there were personal battles that grew louder than any amplifier. Ozzy's life was not just about music, it was about survival. As his fame grew, so did the challenges: addiction, controversies, mental health struggles. His behavior became unpredictable. Eventually, even his bandmates had to make a difficult decision. He was let go from Black Sabbath, but that was not the end. It was the beginning of a solo journey that would solidify his legendary status. Despite the obstacles, Ozzy rose again, topping charts, touring globally, and reinventing himself on reality TV. But beneath the spotlight, a silent battle was unfolding. In 2020, Ozzy revealed to the world he had been diagnosed with a rare form of Parkinsonism, a progressive neurological disorder. What fans did not know: he had been privately managing it since 2003.
"I am not dying from Parkinson," he told the Los Angeles Times. "I've been working with it most of my life."
The condition caused mobility challenges, tremors, and fatigue, but Ozzy still performed, sometimes with assistance, refusing to let the diagnosis define him. His commitment to fans never wavered. Even when his body faltered, his spirit never did. On July 22nd, Ozzy Osbourne passed away peacefully at the age of 76. His family released a heartfelt statement. "He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our privacy at this time." The music world paused. Tributes poured in from fellow artists, fans, and public figures around the world. Social media lit up with memories and messages. Hashtags like #RIP Ozzy and #ThankYouOzzy trended globally. This was not just mourning, it was celebration of a life that inspired millions. Ozzy was not just a performer, he was a complex, deeply human figure. He brought raw honesty to the stage, not perfection. He showed the world that even in pain, there can be greatness, that even after mistakes, there is redemption. His music challenged the status quo. His voice became a lifeline for generations who felt misunderstood. And in the end, what made him unforgettable was not just the music, it was the man behind the myth. So what finally ended Ozzy Osbourne's journey? Not the fame, not the diagnosis, time, and even then, he faced it with courage, love, and the grace of a true life. If Ozzy's story touched you, if his voice shaped part of your life, help us keep his legacy alive. Tap like, hit subscribe, and share your favorite Ozzy moment in the comments. Let us make sure his music never fades. Rest in peace, Ozzy. The stage may be empty, but the echoes remain.